Alright, what's going on, guys? Here's a tier list video for Call of Duty. I haven't made a video in a while, but I figured we'd do one for Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 3 is coming out. I just played the beta, and so far I have pretty good impressions. There's a couple of things that hopefully they tweak before the game officially comes out. But I've been playing Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2, the original, back in 2009, and I'm a big fan of the Call of Duty League. I got my New York Subliners sweater on and stuff. That's my favorite team. I've been watching competitive Call of Duty since Black Ops 2, and then more seriously started watching it like around World War 2 and Black Ops 4. So I have it in release order. I believe I wasn't sure if this one's the star is the World at War or World War 2. I think that's the right one for each respective game, but I'm not sure. So we'll start with COD 4. I didn't play it back in its heyday, in its prime, but I did play it a couple years after. I started playing Modern Warfare 2. I'd probably say like halfway through Modern Warfare 2 I tried it. I respect what it did for the series, but I don't look at it back with rose-tinted glasses. There is some good maps, but I don't really look at it with rose-tinted glasses like some people do. And I think some of these games I'm for sure going to. But there's some good maps, some good guns, really basic when it came to the kill streaks. Some of the perks were a little odd, like the Juggernaut one and stuff like that, but I appreciate what it did, and we wouldn't be here today without it. But yeah, that's where I'd put that. I give it like a B. World at War I actually never played, so I'm going to put that in D. I'm just going to rename that right now to never played, because I never got the chance to play it. I hear it was pretty good. I have an Xbox Series X, so I could, I guess, buy it and play it. I don't know how many people are playing it, but I knew there was like an explosion of people playing Modern Warfare 2, the original, back when they made the servers live or fixed the servers, whatever they did. But yeah, never played that one. Modern Warfare 2, I'm going to put it in S. Part of me thinks it's the rose-tinted glasses. There definitely were problems before they started patching the games, but so many good maps, so many good moments. You know, trick shotting, competitive COD, jump spots, and like high rise getting on top of the building, big building, like just moments like that you can't beat. It's not my favorite Call of Duty all time, but it's definitely S tier. I think it's part of the golden era, which I'll talk about later. Black Ops 1, I think is S as well. I know many people won't agree, but Black Ops 1 is my favorite Call of Duty of all time. Hands down. Zombies was great. Multiplayer was so much fun. I didn't watch competitive at this time, and I know I just talked about it, but like, I wish I did. So many good maps, and like, you know, basically made the standard for, or I wouldn't say made the standard, but like, I don't know, they had so many 3-lane maps, and then Black Ops 2, I guess, was where they made it a standard to have like 3-lane maps, and they're so simple, and they play so well. And Black Ops 1's awesome, one of my favorite Call of Duties. My favorite Call of Duty. Next is Modern Warfare 3, which is probably my second favorite COD. I know a lot of people won't agree with that either. Yeah, I remember putting so many hours into Modern Warfare 3, and that's where I saw my, like, Modern Warfare 2 I sucked, and then Black Ops I started to get a little bit better. I started having some moments, and Search and Destroy I played a lot of, and I got really good at Search just from repetition. I guess I just had good instincts for it. And then Modern Warfare 3 is where I started playing more Respawn, and like I started dropping like 100 kill games, and I got a couple Moabs, and yeah, I just got really good. My KD was actually above a 1, which is good, you know. So I know that's where I noticed my stats were climbing. Grinded for camos like the gold camo and all the assault rifles at one point. They kept raising the prestige, but I got the max prestige, and then they raised it, and then I climbed some more. Just a really good game, in my opinion. I think it's really underrated. Modern Warfare is always, like Infinity War, I should say, has always had a different map design from Black Ops and Treyarch and stuff like that, but they haven't been, like, Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3, the original trio, the maps weren't bad. Like, they had some ones that were, but, like, the map design was just, it was different, where it wasn't always a 3-lane, but it somehow worked, so I don't know. I don't know what changed in later games, but we'll talk about that later. And then Black Ops 2 is also S tier for me. That's probably my third favorite. And I say that's the golden era right there. From Modern Warfare 2 2009 to Black Ops 2, which I think is 2012 or 2013. That's the golden era of Call of Duty. Those 4 years, they just did not miss. And I loved every single one, like almost equally. Just great games. Black Ops 2, competitive is when I started. That's when I started watching competitive. They had ranked play. The maps were just so good. Such a great competitive game. Great guns, great camos. They were doing more like tweaking of the game, like in patches and stuff like that, so you weren't like stuck with something broken by that point. Just overall great game. Zombies is good. Like, I would say probably near perfect. Like, Black Ops 1 is my favorite just because of nostalgia and like my memories, but Black Ops 2 I'd probably say is the closest we've gotten to like a perfect Call of Duty game. Call of Duty Ghost, I'm actually gonna give. I'm like going between A and B. This is where Infinity Ward started like not listening to the community, and I think that's their biggest problem. Is they're trying to make a game they want to make. I want to say A because I was pretty good at that game. Like that's where like Black Ops 2 I got even better than Modern Warfare 3. Like I just kept improving and growing as a player. And Ghost I was like nasty at. I just didn't play a lot of it because I was trick shotting too. Trick shotting wasn't really that good in Ghost. I'm gonna say A. It's like a low A, like high B. I know it's weird saying it's a little better than the original Modern Warfare, but I think some of the maps are really good. The guns are really good. The gunplay was pretty good. Like Warhawk, Octane. I'm just thinking of some of the maps. It's great. Yeah, I think it's an A. Competitively, it's fun to watch too. I know it gets a lot of hate. There was just some really weird game design issues that they had. Like I said, Infinity Ward started like trying to do their own thing instead of listening to what the community wanted and like staying to what makes Call of Duty Call of Duty. That's when they started to stray. I think it's because Black Ops 2 changed the formula a little bit. They felt like they had to. I don't know. Advanced Warfare, I want to say, is an A2. I think Sledgehammer's outing, like of their own game, was pretty good. I just think it was a good game. Mainly competitive was fun. I'm pretty sure I had ranked, and ranked was fun too. Yeah. Just overall a good game. Guns were good. I didn't like the supply drops, but it is what it is. Black Ops 3, I'm putting S. As you can see up to this point, Black Ops just doesn't miss. Treyarch does not miss. Black Ops 3 was awesome. My favorite jetpack Call of Duty for sure. I kind of want another jetpack Call of Duty, like a modern, or not modern day, but like a more recent one I should say, or a new one. I'd want Treyarch to make it because I think Sledgehammer would do a good job. They're doing Modern Warfare 3 right now, but I don't want to see Infinity Ward do it because they miss all the time now. But Black Ops 3 was awesome. Zombies is awesome. IW, Infinite Warfare. I played the beta for this game and then never touched it again. It was terrible. I know the pros say it wasn't that bad to play. I did watch it. It wasn't bad to watch. I think pubs probably sucked though. I just didn't enjoy it. I don't know why. I'm gonna put it in C. Just because I did play it. I don't want to make a separate tier for D4. I don't think it's that bad because competitive wise, I don't think it was that bad. But yeah, definitely a C. I heard Zombies is pretty good too. I didn't play Zombies. World War II. I'm gonna put World War II in B. I did come back and play that. I didn't like some of the maps. Trying to think of what else. Some of the guns are okay. Like PPSH, the bar. What was the other one? The SG-44, whatever it is. Some good guns, some good maps. Competitive was fine to watch. That's obviously when the Optic Dynasty really fell off. I'd say it's a B. Yeah, definitely better than IW. Black Ops 4, I'm putting that in A. I'm going to put it as a higher A, though. And honestly, I'm going to move Ghost down to B. Yeah, I'm moving Ghost down to B. Just looking at it with Black Ops 4 and AW, I just can't keep it in the same tier. Black Ops 4, I think it's still a really good Call of Duty. I want to put it S, but I didn't like the stim shots. I liked the 150 health, but like just the fact that I could shoot at somebody, they hit a corner and like stim, and then they're full health again. just to ego challenge me. I didn't like that. Because I feel like if I hit some really good shots and I have you won, I should win that fight without you having to heal, like, instantaneously. But the maps are really good. Like, they kept the 3-lane map design. I'm not a huge fan of Specialist. They kept it from Black Ops 3, but, like, track just makes it work. And I really liked Black Ops 4. Zombies wasn't that great, though. In Blackout, I don't know why Blackout is on this list. Blackout's an A2. I really enjoyed Blackout. I didn't really care for the backpack system, but I think Blackout was a really good first attempt, and I had fun playing it. And Modern Warfare 2019. Oh, this game was so bad. Multiplayer-wise, so bad. Let's go and see. Multiplayer-wise, it was so bad. Competitive was, like, for some reason, competitive is always fun for me to watch because I think it's the personalities that make it for me. And sometimes there is some crazy moments. Like, there were some crazy moments that year. The map sucked. The guns were okay. The movement was okay. It's mainly like no dead silence. There was some really bad maps. But there were some good ones like Hackney and Gunyard. It wasn't like too bad. But yeah, multiplayer wise, crap. It's worse than IW. I did play it the whole year just because of one game and one game only or whatever. Warzone, original Warzone's S, even with all the hacking in it. Verdansk, at least. Like Caldera, no. Caldera probably brings it down to a B. But like Rebirth Island and Verdansk, S tier. Even with all the hackers, it's still S. Just because like they had down the formula down. We'll talk about Warzone 2 later, but they didn't keep the formula entirely. But original Warzone, S tier. I loved playing it. Maybe like a higher TTK. That's like one of my things. Like a lot of the hackers and no ranked. Maybe just a little higher of a TTK. But they even made some like adjustments where they added like new perks and stuff like that, and it really worked for the game. I liked it. Black Ops Cold War. I want to put A. I'm going to put A. I think that was a good year of Call of Duty after having a bad year. Of the first year of the CDL was a pretty, like, everybody was excited but also nervous about the future. And Cold War came out, and it wasn't like, it's definitely not as good as Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 4, but it's really good compared to the other ones on this list that are below it. Good guns, 3-lane map design. Miami was terrible, but we played it in competitive ranked. They had ranked. It wasn't a good ranked system, but they had it. Trying to think of what else. Zombies. I didn't play a lot of zombies, but I heard it was okay. How they intertwined, or like how they brought Cold War guns into Warzone was great because it was still Verdansk at the time. They just reskinned Verdansk into 1984, I should say. Sorry. But yeah, overall, I think a pretty good game. Mainly for competitive, it was pretty good too. All right, Vanguard. Man, I like Vanguard more than IW and Modern Warfare for sure. I'm gonna put it in the top of C. I think that I really liked the guns, like the MP40. What was this? And the Automaton, that was the other gun. And there were some good maps. I actually liked Bokij a lot. I had some really good like ranked gameplay on that I have saved on my PlayStation. Maybe I can post some. But I was actually pretty good at that game. Dead Silence not being a perk is the main thing. And then there's just some weird map design stuff that's like trying to do something like Infinity Ward, but they should just stick with 3 lanes. You know, stick with what works. Follow the formula. Then for Modern Warfare 2, which I will make a new tier 4. Hold on. Wait, what did I do? Oh, hold on. I just completely messed this up. Hold on. No, that's definitely not right, man. Goodness gracious. There we go. Sorry for that, guys. This is literally the worst COD ever. It is Modern Warfare 2. 2022. It is the worst COD ever, in my opinion. I don't know how you get any worse from Modern Warfare 2019, but they did. Warzone was such a success that I felt like they didn't listen to any of the criticism because they thought they did such a good job. They didn't listen to any of the like criticism or anything anybody had towards multiplayer. But yeah, I think it's the worst Call of Duty of all time. I hope we never go that low ever again. Guns are terrible, maps are terrible, movement's terrible. Competitive was not fun to watch. I didn't watch competitive a lot this year. I watched champs and I watched maybe a couple matches, but I didn't watch, like, usually I'd watch a whole tournament or a whole weekend, especially when I came home after work, and I just did not do that. This year, I watched the storylines, like, for Tactical Rad videos, but that was just about it. Just the worst Call of Duty of all time. In my opinion, in Warzone 2.0, I don't want to give it the worst. I just feel like, this is what I mean of Infinity Ward. They, like, even when they get something right, like Warzone, they don't stick with a formula, and they just, I don't know. It's like I don't know what they're doing, but I'm gonna give it a C. I don't know what they're doing over there. Like, you had something that worked, that people were loved. It was Ty, Tristan, and Drew. I don't know if it was Raven that did this or Infinity Ward that had like control over the creation of Warzone 2.0. But it's not good. That's not it. Hopefully, like, I saw some gameplay of Warzone 3.0 or whatever you want to call it. It looks a lot better. I'm excited for it because now that we have slide cancel and stuff. I just feel like they made a lot of changes that they shouldn't have made. And then they made some good ones too. I know there's some good changes they did make. I've probably played like a total of like maybe 3 Warzone matches. It's not it. Call of Duty Mobile I have played. I know it's on this, so I might as well rank it. This is like the Call of Duty I want, like where they just combine all the good stuff and leave all the crap out, and just keep updating it. I'm gonna give Call of Duty Mobile like the high B. We'll do that, like a high B. If it lets me move it ahead for whatever reason, it's not letting me move it. There we go. Like a little better than Ghost. I've played it. Of course, I wish I could play with a controller, but that's my tier list for Call of Duty. Man, so many good games, you know. Got some mid ones, and then we got some many bad ones. Hopefully, we don't have too many more bad ones in the future. Or at least some good years coming up. Hopefully, Infinity Ward gets their crap together, because as you can see, they had some good games. Even a B tier game is a good game. They haven't had a B tier game like since, they haven't had a game above B tier since Modern Warfare 3. And they had help on that one, a Sledgehammer, so it's like, I don't know. But that's the video, guys. Thank you for watching.